Hey everybody, welcome back to Race of History. We're going to do a second video today. This is Sabaton-Rorke's Drift. This is off of the Last Stand album, I believe. This is an album that I really like, actually. I have liked all of the songs that I've heard off of it, and it's got a few songs on it that are on my playlist that I listen to consistently. So I'm excited to hear it. Let's get into it.
Had been slain, chance for peace and justice gone, and the talks have been in vain. The prince has been offended, and here comes the path of war. Now the 1,500 men are dead, and the Zulus at the door. Zulus attack, fight back to back, show them no mercy and fire at will. Kill or be killed, facing or waiting a hostile stare. A new frontier, the end is near. No surrender, the lines must hold. The story told, no strict control. Later on the fateful day, as they head towards the drift, stuck in boxes fortified, preparations must be swift. Spears and shields of oxen high, facing uniforms and arms. As the rifles fires echoes high, beating like the sound of guns. Zulus attack, fight back to back, show them no mercy and fire at will. Kill or be killed, facing or waiting a hostile spear. A new frontier, the end is near. There's no surrender, the lines must hold. The story told, no strict control. In 79, when a few held the line, attack, the dead are stand. When the last stand was made, and the empire saved. Attack, the dead are stand.
Man, they do such a good job. They are so freaking good at getting a sound for a song. The music, the sound of the whole thing matches the topic so well. So Rorke's Drift was the Anglo-Zulu War between the British and Zulu. The British had pushed into Zulu territory. They have this small outpost right inside of Zulu territory. I believe they're backed up against a river. They have a main force that goes ahead, I believe. I believe there's a battle right before Rorke's Drift where the main force gets wiped out. Then the small garrison at Rorke's Drift is essentially told they're coming for you, right? So they throw together the defenses as best they can. They try to get everything ready. There's only a few hundred of them. The Zulus show up. There's a few thousand of them, but the British have the firepower advantage because they have, obviously, firearms. The Zulu are fighting mostly with, mostly with spears and shields and that sort of thing. However, I believe they have at least some, I say some, they have at least a handful of firearms, I believe the Zulu do. But obviously the British have more firepower here. However, they're in a really bad spot. I mean, they're in a really bad spot. So they end up going up against a few thousand Zulu, and this is, the battle takes place at Rorke's Drift. Really, really interesting story. I'll obviously do the Sabaton history for this, but I may see if I can find another video over the Anglo-Zulu War. God, that guitar shreds. Jeez.
Fight back to back, show them no mercy and fire at will. Kill or be killed, facing or waiting, a hostile spear. A new frontier, the end is near. There's no surrender, the lines must hold. The story told, through strict control. A hostile spear, a new frontier, the end is near. There's no surrender, the lines must hold. The story told, through strict control.
Okay, so that was Sabaton's-Rorke's Drift. This is an incredibly interesting story. I read a book, I think when I was a senior in high school. I'm trying to think of who wrote it. I believe it was just called Rorke's Drift. And I can't think of who wrote it. I'll look it up in a little bit. But I know way more about Rorke's Drift than I do the General War, specifically because of reading that book. It's incredibly interesting to me, and I'm anxious to get into the Sabaton history for it. Also, again, I love this album. The song is so fast paced. You're like trying to catch up the whole time. I loved everything about it. So, as always, like, comment, subscribe. Help me keep building the channel over here. I'll put the Discord link down below, and I'll see you all next time.